Well, welcome to Start It Up here on ZDNet. This is where we talk to young entrepreneurs about what could be the next big idea. And I'm with Rebecca Campbell from Posse. So tell us, I like the name, first of all, Posse.
Oh, thanks.
Tell me the idea behind this. It's a Facebook application, is it?
So, no, it's a standalone site. You just,
Right.
At the moment, you sign in using Facebook, but soon you'll be able to sign in just using email. The idea is that we're building a social search engine. So the idea is that, generally if you're looking for a restaurant or a bar or, a hotel or a gym or a hairdresser, like many things,
Yep.
most people will ask a friend before they'll, if they're traveling somewhere they want to find one of those places, they'll generally go, oh, who do I know in that place? And then call them up or email them or try and get hold of them. If they can't find a friend to ask, then they'll use Google or Yelp or TripAdvisor or a review site or one of those other kind of sites. But generally a friend's recommendation is the first, and that often fails because it's very inefficient. So our site is going to solve that problem, and we will be the first go-to that will ask all of your friends, in fact all of your social network, your friends and your friends of friends and your friends of friends of friends, what's the best place to go when you're looking for something.
Right. And is this going to go through several stages then? Is it going to go through an evolution? Because I signed up to the site. I didn't have a great deal of time to spend on it, but I signed up. It didn't look like a traditional search site in any way. I was asked to, let's talk through how it works. I have to create my own street.
Yep.
And on my street I put places I like.
Yeah, exactly.
And my friends do the same thing.
Exactly. So, the purpose of the site, like the real use for it, is social search. So you will be able to go onto there and say you're traveling to San Francisco and you need to find a hotel. You can just go Hotel San Francisco, and it will bring up all of the favorite places of your friends of friends, friends of friends of friends. It'll rank it based on what you've asked for. If you're looking for pancakes for breakfast near me, it'll bring up places recommended by friends of friends that have been tagged pancakes, that have been mentioned pancakes in the comments.
Right.
And it will show you exactly how you're connected to people and what they've said about that place. So we have turned this into a game because we want people to add a lot of content to it.
Yeah.
So if you look at TripAdvisor and Yelp and a bunch of other review sites have tried to do social recommendations, but they can never do it because it's really boring to write a review on one of those sites, and only 1% of people ever write a review on Yelp or TripAdvisor. But with our site, you join, we've kind of got to the bottom of why people share, and it's about status and recognition from your friends for having a great life and having great taste.
Right.
So when you join Posse, you get to build your own ultimate street. And so initially we give you 5 spots, and you can add your favorite places from anywhere in the world. So your favorite hotels, restaurants, cafes, gym, yoga, whatever it is that represents you. And we're finding people spend, I interviewed someone the other day who spent 45 minutes building her street because she knew that her friends were going to see it, and she really wanted to have, the absolute best places that represented her.
Right.
And so we're doing some cool things soon, we'll automatically put the landmarks behind locations. So if you add 2 places from New York, you'll get the Empire State Building. If you add 2 places from San Francisco, you get the Golden Gate Bridge or Sydney Opera House. And you can also personalize your street, so you can choose what color it is, whether it's a laneway or a boulevard or a country road. You can choose how your billboard looks, so you can personalize the street. And as you interact with the site, make comments on other people's places, other people make comments on your places, you earn points, and that gives you more spots.
Right.
So you can grow your street.
And it's got this whole cartoon look to it as well, hasn't it? I guess that's
Yep.
the idea behind trying to make it all look a bit more fun and engaging as well, rather than just the standard rigid format that we're used to.
Yeah, creating your street is really fun.
Mm.
And when you go to a new place, you're like, is this worthy of putting on my street? You only have a certain number of spots. So it's not like Foursquare where, when I search Foursquare, it's kind of useless because it tells me where lots of people have been, but I don't know whether it was any good or not. Whereas on our site, you only put your favorite places. And so the recommendations that you find are awesome because people with scarcity, there's only a certain number of places people can add, they only add the best places.
Right. So this is very data intensive, presumably. Behind that, what looks like a fun facade,
Yep.
behind it, you've obviously got a lot of number crunching that's going on, algorithms which are going to help deliver the best solution to
Yes.
people.
Yes.
Like the secret herbs and spices.
Yeah, we have an awesome development team led by ex-Google Wave people.
Right.
Actually, the founder of Google Wave, who founded Google Maps, is on our board and is invested in the company. So he helped me put together the development team. So we have a great kind of Google
Right.
quality engineering team behind the whole thing.
Right. Well, let's hope it's a bigger success than Google Wave was. I mean, so how long has it been going, and how many people have signed up to it so far?
So it's only been going for 9 weeks.
Right.
We've done no marketing, and we've already had, as of this morning, 5,700 shops listed on the system.
Right.
And the cool thing is, it's very useful for customers. It's already pretty useful. If I look for a cafe in Paris right now, I already find really useful, interesting recommendations from friends.
So with all of these things, of course, it's the question of scale, isn't it? It's the enough people having the time
Yep.
and the inclination to get involved, even though it's fun. I mean, we're all still,
Yep.
time is precious, and getting that word out and getting enough people is going to
Yep.
be the biggest challenge, I would have thought.
Yeah, I think that will definitely be a challenge, but it is really fun, and it is spreading virally already. And we've only been live for 9 weeks, and there's huge chunks of it that haven't been built yet, and we're refining things all the time. But yeah, it feels like it's fun. People come to the site to use the search facility, but 75% of our users are adding content to it. So Yelp and TripAdvisor is like 1%, we're already getting 75% of people making their streets, because it's fun and it represents, like, your street is a little piece of you on the internet which says, these are my favourite places. Everyone has a collection of favourite places.
Yeah.
It's awesome to be able to show that off to your friends.
Right. Okay. Well, let's see how it goes. And in terms of revenue, the obvious question: how does this make money at the end of the day?
So we have a great natural revenue model. We show the shop. So say you list 5 places, and they're not on our system yet. Then that triggers. So at the moment, we're getting about 250 shops a day added to the system. All the data gets plugged in for those shops. They get a call saying, hey, one of your customers has nominated you as his favourite place in the world, and we'll say who you are and what you've said about them. And the shop's always like, wow, that's so cool, and we say congratulations. And so then we email them the details that we have for them. They reply with their photo and logo. We list them, so we build them a beautiful little hand-drawn shop.
Right.
And then, so they're listed in our system. Then we start sending them activity reports. Every time someone adds them as a favourite place, they get a report saying, today Kate added you as one of her favourite places, and she said, this Gelato Messina is the best gelato in Sydney, try this, blah, blah, blah. And then the store can log in, and they have their own dashboard, and on their dashboard they can see everybody who's recommended them. They can see all of what everyone said about them, all the conversations that are going on about their shop. They can respond to the conversations, and they can thank the users. So they can say, hey, thanks so much for recommending us to your friends. Next time you come in, have a complimentary cheesecake gelato on us. That will send Kate a notification saying you've just been sent a gift from Messina Gelato. And so she'll look at her street, she'll see this beautiful gift box outside Messina Gelato, which brings up a message from the store and a gift from the shop, which she can then use. So it's like, for the shops, we're providing them with this whole platform which shows how word of mouth is working for them. Word of mouth is so important to them, but they have no way of knowing who's saying what about their store. We show them everybody who's talking about their dentist or their gym or their restaurant, what they're saying, what their friends are saying, and they have the ability to thank those people. We also show them all the people who have indicated that they want to go to their shop. So there's a button if you see, some cool restaurants and fashion shops, and you go on your friend's streets, I want to go there, I want to go there, I want to go there. And people are clicking this button a lot. Then we can say to the shop, these 3 people and 42 others want to go to the winery.
Right.
And so the shop can then communicate with those people. So they can use parts of the dashboard for free, but then if they want to see all the people that want to go to their shop and communicate with those people, they have to become a subscriber.
Right, the whole free for a bit and lure you in and give you more knowledge if you're prepared to pay a bit. Yeah,
and it's a 2-tier subscription model, so $50 and $100 a month for the shops. And we only launched this 2 weeks ago because we're still very new.
Yeah.
But we have over 5,000 shops listed, and 25% of the shops are interacting with have logged into their dashboards and are sending thank yous to people.
Right.
So, and for you, if you added your favourite restaurant or your favourite gym or something, and then you weren't expecting anything, but all of a sudden you get a note saying, hey, you've just got a thank you gift from Kawa Cafe, like one of your favourite places, and then you open the gift, and it's just an amazing user experience.
Right.
It's great for the shop and for the user.
Well, the idea is, of course, that people can vote on this and see whether they think it's a great idea. So do that now. You can vote. Of course, go and try it first, perhaps, before you vote.
Yes, just remember it's still very early, but it's evolving every week.
Right. Well, absolutely. Well, go to ZDNet just below the video here. You can vote whether you think this is a good idea or not. Appreciate your time. Thanks.
Thank you. Thanks.